Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to do a quest. You definitely want to do this. The reward at the end, the weapon you get, is so good that it would be completely ridiculous for you not to do this early game. Such a good head start in the game. You want this epic weapon, okay? So, here's how you do it. First, we want to go to the Imperial City Market District, which you don't have to have been there. You can just open your map and you can go there. Doesn't matter if you've been there or not. It just works, okay? Like Todd Howard says, it just works. You can just go there. I don't know why. Alright, now once you're in here, look for a shop, alright? Look for a little shop. How about this one? A fighting chance. Let's go in. Alright, let's talk to the shopkeeper.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city.
Alright, nothing there. Alright, let's try another one. Alright, let's try this one. The main ingredient.
Finally, a new customer. Please, look around.
Here we go. This is what you're looking for.
Promise me you won't buy from that fetcher, Thoronir.
Now, I do think that you might have to hit a couple of people. Just go into random stores and talk to them, and eventually somebody will say something about Thoronir. That's what you're looking for. As soon as you hear that, ask them about it. All right, so now we're looking for the good as new. We just got a quest. Let's go ahead and activate that in our quest log here. Unfriendly competition. I've already got it activated as my main because I didn't have a quest already up, but you may have to go in here and change it to that. All right, now our quest marker on the compass is going to lead us to the next objective. Trust me, I'm going to walk through this quest it can be a little bit, so follow along with me. I won't waste your time. We'll get right to the point here, but we're going to follow this quest marker because here it is. Jensen's good as new merchandise. Right behind this big giant kingly statue. Let's go on in. Alright, here she is, Jensen. Let's talk to her. Make sure it's daytime, by the way, because these people go to bed and stuff. So make sure it's daytime when you're doing this quest.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thoronir.
Oh, there's this Thoronir guy again. Alright, ask about him. Alright, start from the beginning. Alright, so we're going to investigate this Thoronir guy.
For your help.
Let's go back outside. Trust me, guys, this is worth it. All right, we're going to follow the arrow. All right, so right here, the copious coin purse. We're going to go on in. All right, is this our guy?
Welcome to the copious coin purse.
Look who it is. It's Thoronir. We're going to ask him about his inventory.
Every merchant in town would use them.
Just talk to him a little bit, ask him some questions. Where did he get it? All that kind of stuff. And just ask him some questions, right? I've already asked him here, so he's already primed. Once you only got these two options, you're good to go. You got the update in your quest log, which should now look like this. It should say he hasn't revealed any information, so that means you're on the right part. You want to keep an eye on, watch what he does after his shop closes. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to head outside. Alright, and to be safe, the easiest way to do this, because you could literally wait here and try to follow him. So we're going to look for the garden. Let's see if we can find where it's at here.
I've heard others say the same.
Right here. Alright.
You, Agarmir?
All right, once you walk up on him here in the garden, you just want to get to this conversation by walking close by. All right, so around midnight, they'll meet there. They'll actually be there from like midnight to 1 a.m., I think. All you have to do is walk in on them. We're going to follow this guy. We do need to be a little bit sneakier about this. We don't want them to know we're following them, so we're just going to stay back a bit. We're following the blonde-haired guy, the other guy, not Thoronir. So we're just going to kind of hang back a little bit. And we're just going to kind of follow him along and see where he goes. All right, once he's went into this house, you'll get the pop-up when you get close to the door. But we don't want to just walk into this door. Once you get this quest update here, we're going to wait. All right, we need some time to pass. So... Alright, so now we're going to find out, you're about to find out why O'Neill is a lockpick. So let's wait. Let's see, we want it to be between about, we want it to be about 7:30 So we're at 3:30 right now, so just do the math. Somewhere between 7:30 or 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. he'll be gone. So I want to wait about 16 hours. That'll put me about 7:30. He should be gone by then. All right, 7:34. All right, now you're going to have to break in. So make sure there's no... Oh, there's a lot of guards. They all spawned right there. All right, let's see if they can see me from here. So if you don't see the eyeball, nobody can see you. We're going to go up. We're going to pick this lock. It can be difficult. When you see it stick at the top, that's when you want to... Oh, that's when you want to click it. Here we got that one. Same thing for this one. Oh, there's that one. As soon as you see it stick. There we go. We got it. All right, that's the easier one. All right, once you're in the house here, we'll want to head over to this door that says it goes to his basement. And this is going to be pretty hard to pick. That's why you need a lot of lockpicks as soon as you see it stick. There we go. All right, we're in. All right, go down into the basement. We're looking for a table right here. All right, you're going to get this update. What do you know? There's a book here with all the evidence we need. We're going to take this. Make sure you don't leave it there. Make sure you grab it. You don't just read it and walk away. Now we're going back to Thoronir. Let's get out of this house before we get caught. All right, so go back to the marketplace. You can just fast travel back here. It's probably at night, so all I did was I waited 12 hours for it to be open again, because it does close at 9 p.m. So now that I'm here, back at the copious coin purse, I'm going to go on inside, which the arrow leads you to this, by the way. Now we're going to confront him. Take him from the dead. All right, we're going to tell him to help us catch Agarmir. All right, we're going to tell him, don't worry, I'll stop him. All right, we got a journal update. Let's go for it. All right, just follow the arrow. It's going to lead you out. All right, we're at the cemetery here. We're going to get an update. It's the mausoleum has been unsealed. We're going to go ahead and go inside now. Now, don't be startled. They'll be in here when you come in. We're going to get an update. He's in here with somebody else. We need to convince him to stop. However, I'm going to come up to him.
I had a feeling.
All right, it's time to take him down. All right, loot their bodies. All right, after you've killed them, if you look, they should have dropped the debaser, which is a good weapon. All right, so after you get the debaser sword lying on the ground from after you killed those guys, there's one more secret. So there's the entrance, okay, where we came in. All right, here's the entrance. All right, so to your right, we're going to pass up that one, and the one right here in the middle with the name Caliban Trentius. Jump up and stand on the ledge right here, and you'll see Caliban's Grim Retort. That is the weapon we're after. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, if you look here, it absorbs blunt on strike, 8 points. Absorbs strength on strike. Frost damage on strike, 10 points. Pretty freaking nice. And it's freaking beautiful. Look at this bad boy. I mean, now that, my friends, is a good-looking weapon. Look at it. And you can absolutely wreck with this thing, man. This is such a good weapon for such what realistically is a super easy quest. And a lot of people come here just for the debaser sword, but no. Make sure you get this mace. This is the real prize. And the only way to get in this mausoleum is through this quest. Otherwise, you can't get in the door. So don't mess it up. Make sure you get this during this quest. And have a good time, guys. This is a great game. So many secrets, so many things to do. So much fun. Please like and subscribe on your way out. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Until next time, my friends, God bless and happy gaming.